So right-wing propaganda is a big problem. It's been ongoing for like 40 years, ever since Reagan. But specifically during the Trump administration, it really flourished with the likes of, Stephen Miller and Kellyanne Conway and all these just god-awful disinformation agents, right? Like, they plugged away, them and so many GOP Congress people really got it together on their messaging with coining terms like radical left, radical Democrats. And then you have every pundit on, AM radio, on Fox News, literally every right-wing media outlet that is in bed with the establishment, and on the outside for that matter, are all coalescing over this talking point that the radical left is a thing when it clearly isn't. I mean, and when they say radical left, they try to apply it to everybody, right? But obviously it doesn't go over with moderates like Hillary Clinton or Joe Biden, who are clearly right-wing, Democrats who support laissez-faire capitalism, right? So it's like, these are free market Democrats. You can't really use that effectively, that term radical left. But the main problem is they're applying it to FDR-style Democrats, like Bernie Sanders, like AOC, Justice Democrats. They're saying that these people, over and above the other ones they try to smear, are the radicals. And way too many people believe it. And like I said, the propaganda is good. Right-wing propaganda is effective. I don't care whether you hate the right or not. They're good at propaganda. They're good at messaging. They're just excellent at spreading media garbage everywhere. Okay, they have all the billionaires on their side, or at least most of them. And they're backing, people like Steven Crowder, like Ben Shapiro. There's so much big money backing, these right-wing pundits and Congress people that they all have the same message. They're all just straight up NPCs. And I love how they try to project the NPC thing. The whole NPC thing is nothing but projection. But anyways, Bernie Sanders and AOC are FDR Democrats. That's what I call them. Their policies are that of left-wing capitalists who want to just do nothing more than what FDR did. Okay? Taxing the wealthy, that's straight up FDR politics. Not getting rid of capitalism, that's straight up FDR politics. Universal health care, we're the only nation in the Western world that doesn't have universal health care. Do you know how fringe it is to not have universal health care? We're fringe because we don't have it, not because we want it. But once again, it's embedded in the zeitgeist. Radical, too far left. Radical, too far left. This has been cemented by right-wing media, and we need to fight back against it. That's what this whole video is about. You have to call it out when you see it. I don't care if it's comment section. I don't care if it's like your coworkers. I don't care if it's your neighbor. You got to call it out, because what people call radical are no further left than FDR-style Democrats, and which are basically social democrats, which are more centrist than anything. If anything, the furthest they are is center-left. Remember, we're still working with capitalism. Bernie Sanders and AOC are left-wing capitalists, okay? That's still centrism to me, all right? Anyways, leave me a comment down below. Please encourage your friends and family and everybody to just stop believing the right-wing propaganda when it comes to who the radical left is. The radical left doesn't exist. The radical left is nothing more than a straw man. It's nothing more than a boogeyman. It's nothing but pure indoctrination via far right-wing media, okay? And he's called out, constantly called out.